Coffee, tea, anything?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Now.
Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Is the temperature right?
Yes.
Should we turn off the AC or leave it on?
It's fine.
I love the smell. So welcome to the late morning show.
Thank you.
I mean, we're quite on time, which is really impressive. It's at 10:30 and you guys were here, so your team are very much on it, and I think you guys are off to a great start. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very great. I'm optimistic, thinking of my future. Everything looks bright, so I'm just happy.
Girl, just like everything looks bright.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. So we have to definitely start from the beginning of the journey. You know, Big Brother Nigeria, that platform, going into the house. What was it? I mean, why did you decide to go for Big Brother?
That's the thing. Do you know, other years my friends have been telling me, Erica, go for Big Brother. You know, you have drama. They're just wasting your drama here. And I've always been like, no, Big Brother is not for me. I don't like to share my life with the public and everything. But this year, it was COVID. I wasn't working. I was getting broke. And I was like, what am I doing at home? Let me just do this thing. And on the plus side, there was no like physical audition. I just sent it on my phone.
Everything was online.
Yeah, it was online.
So when you got the message that you had been shortlisted, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you like, am I going to be? Because I'll tell you, I love reality TV shows, and sometimes like your friends will be like, yeah, I think you're like star girl, you should go for it, but I'm really shy. I just don't think I could be on a reality TV show. So did you have your nerves kicking, or was it one of those things that you thought, wow, this is the sign?
Yeah, I was just curious because I didn't know what to expect. And it started as a joke for me. So when they said I was shortlisted, I was like, okay, let me do this. I was excited.
Ready for it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about your time in the house. You lit up our screens. One thing everyone could notice the moment you came on the screen is you love to dance. That's the first time I saw you. I think it was one of the Saturday night parties that you guys usually have. And I said, who's this girl? She was just dancing. And I think your fan base got into this whole, what do you guys call yourselves?
Elite.
I got into this journey. What was being in the house like? Making friends and just basically finding yourself and finding Erica.
It was exciting. Like for me, it was just something that I would never, it's a once in a lifetime experience. It was exciting, meeting different people, not having access to
you guys
phone.
going to the house, did you know anyone that was going to be there?
I only knew one person, but it's not like I knew she was going to be in the house. So when I saw her, I was very excited.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So waking up in the day, like your daily routine in because I've always wondered, having all those cameras around you, are you always in character, or is there moments where you guys just absolutely forget that there are cameras there?
Yeah, we have to forget because the cameras are small. The ones they're very small, so sometimes you just forget. At first, I was conscious. But later I started just freeing myself. That was it. It's not possible to be conscious all the time of cameras now.
So there was no strategy to go into the Big Brother house?
No. For me, I just wanted to be myself. I went there to have fun, and I think I had enough fun.
That's really nice
Yes.
to say. It's such a huge platform. This is one of the questions that's always been on my mind to ask anyone who's gone into such a reality TV show. You have no idea what's going on outside. And we'll get to how you got outside. But before we get to that, when you came out, did you even imagine and do you even thought about the fact that was there a part of you that kept thinking in the house, do I have followers? Do I have none? Do people like me? Do you wake up in the morning thinking, am I trying? Am I not? Talk to us about the process, girl.
Sometimes, okay, at first in the beginning, I was nervous. I hope I behave well. I was always conscious. That first week I was so conscious. But later, I just started freeing myself and everything. At some point, maybe 5th week or something, I just wondered. When I noticed that I wasn't getting called for that bottom 4, I was like, okay, this is a sign.
So that's what I've always wanted to do. People kind of know, right?
Yeah.
Because if, say for instance, you're up for eviction and you're saved, or you're not even, it kind of lets you know people like you.
Yeah, because I was never called for any of those bottom 4 evictions. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right.
Oh, wow.
I was just like, okay, since being myself is working for me, I'll just continue being myself. I decided to not be conscious of the camera, even though I'm an actress and people believe as an actress I'm acting 2/4/7. Who likes to walk 2/4/7? Nobody likes to walk 2/4/7. Not me.
I must say this, I like how expressive you are, and people watching you on TV and seeing you like in person, you have such a huge personality. And apart from acting, like you can think about other things as well. Because I definitely see you also TV presenting, and because you can talk,
really?
like girl, you can talking non-stop. It's like you walk in, which is good, you know. You're very warm. So let's talk about friendships, you know, because going into the house with people that you did not know, you haven't known from birth, you just met, and sometimes friendships take a while to grow. But then having to have other housemates that you had to peacefully live with in this space can be mentally daunting. You know, no matter how, you know, you might be very expressive and very like, you know, very party, you know, the girl next door and the life of the party. There are moments that people like you can also have moments where they think, nah, I just don't want to talk to anybody. So how did you navigate around the other housemates in terms of who is friendly, who am I going to have in my corner, or who am I just going to be like, you know what, I can be bothered?
Yeah, I had the first few weeks to just observe and like see the ones that have like personalities that align with mine, and then I just stuck together.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a competition, but then when we watch you guys, it's like sometimes you guys forget that people are in here to win something. Because then we begin to see the daily life of how you guys interact, cook, eat, hang out. So would you say you've made like lifelong friendships from this?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I think so.
So you do it again?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So of course, you know, your time in the house was cut short. Whatever happened that night happened in the house, and you know, you're a human being waking up the next morning and knowing that you could possibly be going home. What was that 24 hours like?
It was okay. When I woke up the
Because
next
we've all had wild nights where we go out, we drink on tables, and we wild out, and we don't even remember half of what happened the night before.
So,
but you threw up a storm. So when you woke up the next day, what was it like? What did you think, guys? Did I really?
I just woke up feeling sad, and I spoke to kids. He tried to calm me down. I prayed a bit, but I did not know how bad it was until I watched the video. So that was
when you came out of the house.
No.
Or did you watch it while you were in?
Well, I was like when Big Brother was showing me the video just before he disqualified.
Yeah.
I saw the
Did
video.
you feel like I know I did wrong, but I also don't think that, you know, what happened to me, I felt like they could have tampered mercy, you know, judgment with mercy. Did you feel like they could have given you another chance, or were you like, you know what, it's fine?
I just accepted. At first, I was like, I don't even remember this. Sharing a bastard.
Oh my
radio,
God. You can say that.
I'm sorry, but it's alcohol. But anyways, that's what I just kept thinking. Alcohol. Why? But I just had to accept it.
I like that. I like that you said that, because one of my favorite quotes in life is, regret is so exhausting.
Yes.
And there's no need going back to how it could have happened, what should have been said, what shouldn't have been said. But I mean, looking back now, if you could do that again, what would you do differently?
What did I do differently? I honestly...
Girl, I can tell you, walk away to your bed and sleep. How about that? If someone's annoying you, just be like, fix it, Jesus.
What I would do differently is not take alcohol.
No, the alcohol company, they owe you. Don't say that. Because you can be the face of that brand and be like, you guys, manager, what are you guys doing? You people need to write to that brand and be like, you cost me this show, so you guys, I'm going to be the face of this brand for the next 1 year. You know, and I like how you're taking it. It's fantastic that we can laugh about it, because you know the funniest thing about that? Everyone would say, I'll do this differently, I'll do that differently, till it's your turn. And I realize that people are the greatest advocates when it's their issue, and the biggest judges when it's other people's issue. So it's nice for me to point fingers and sit here and be like, why would she do that? But in the comfort of your home, you're the kind of person that throws punches on you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's not still saying that, girl. You didn't know what to do, because I have to check you a little bit.
Oh my God.
You know, so did you have to see someone when you came out? Did you? Because people kind of felt like maybe she has some unresolved issues, but who doesn't? Yes. Maybe she has anger management problems. Did you have to like see someone?
Anger management problems? No. But I've been getting help just because I need to work on myself. I need to be the best version of myself. So that's the reason why I'm getting help. That's it.
Rehearse this and that. She's
No. I'm just saying what's in my head, really. Like,
and the self-development never ends. Everyone definitely has to work. Even when you think there's nothing left to be done, this is a whole new world. You have this platform with so many people who look up to you across Africa. Who is that? I want to find her, right? Across Africa. How does that make you feel?
Wow, it just makes me feel overwhelmed. At first, when I came up, I was scared. I thought I'd messed up so much and no one was going to support me. I disappointed everyone. I was scared. And then when I came out, I saw so many people love me. So many people created songs for me. People sent me messages. People kept calling, sending flowers. I'm like, wow. The elite. I love you guys. I'm just so grateful. I feel, yes, exactly. The elite, I love you. You guys have never met me before, but you just took me as your own. So, yeah, I don't know, but I will make you proud. That's all I can say to you. Everything I do is so that you guys will be proud of me. You'll be proud to stand someone like me. Don't worry, I promise.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
It's nice that you took our time to really, really thank those who supported you, because not even because you were disqualified or anything, because for me, I don't see it as a disqualification. I see it as, it's a game, it's part of the game. You win some, you lose some.
Yes.
And you came out with such an attitude of grace and humility. The sky is literally your starting point. And you can't let anyone make you feel bad about it.
Yes.
I mean, on the side of the people who love you, there are those who are also really upset with you. There's some people who felt like, we loved her so much and she let us down.
Yeah.
For those people, like, how, what would you say to them?
I am human. Everybody makes mistakes. The only thing I can do is just get better. I have apologized in the past. I am just working. I'm moving past it and working towards making myself a better person. So just look at the positive side. That's it.
So the show ended yesterday, girl.
Yes.
Any of your faves in the top 5?
Oh yeah, I feel like everybody who's in the top 5, they deserve to be in the top 5, because it's not easy to be, like, I wanted to be in the top 5. So everybody that got in the top 5, they deserve it.
All right, Erica says they deserve it. It's 11 o'clock. We do have to go on a music break. What's your favorite song?
Spell. Wonderful and Fireboy.
Okay, I'm going to play that for you. When
Yes.
we come back, Erica is in the building. We're chit-chatting about everything Big Brother going forward, what she expects, what she wants to do, the love for her fans. You guys do not want to miss a beat, okay? Because we'll be right back.
Yes.
What do you want?